Hello everybody and welcome to another wonderful World of Meeroo's video tutorial. Today we're going to be looking at your Meeroo Stump. Stump's really important. It's where your Meeroos live, and it's also where you have a set of controls that will make your time with them much more enjoyable. So we're going to have a look at those, have a look at how to place your Meeroos next to your stump and get them to go and live on your stump, and we're also going to look at some of the menu and controls. Right, so first thing you should do when you res your Meeroo chest is open it, remove the food and the stump. That's your home and the food for your Meeroos once they've arrived. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I am just going to click on the stump here, and just to show you the drop down menu that turns up. So it has volume, so you can determine how loud or how quiet you want your Meeroos to be. Fellowship, which is so you can add a fellowship and have a more sociable experience when you're enjoying your Meeroos. We'll go into that one in a separate tutorial. Relocate is a really important tool that you use if you move your stump anywhere. So even if you just inch it half a meter to the left or right, you should always click relocate, because that sends a signal out to the Meeroos that are on the stump that they have to sort of check in and find out where the new position is. Range will give you a list of distances to which your Meeroos are allowed to roam. I usually keep mine on about 5 meters, and that's generally a good range to have. You can always go back to the main menu from here, as you can see. And then we also have activity. Now activity will dictate how busy your Meeroos are, how much they enjoy running around, excavating, digging things up potentially, or just enjoying life and interacting with you. You can set them on frozen if you want them to be particularly still, and then all the way up to hyper. Now I enjoy seeing them running around and looking at things and playing and things like that, so I always set mine on hyper. Okay, so it really is that easy. You can set all this up when you have the Meeroos on the nest, on the stump at any point if you want to, or you can just set it up all before you put any Meeroos onto that stump, so both will work. Okay, so I'm gonna get rid of this and bring up my inventory, because I have some roos here that I want to place on the ground. I'm actually having sleepy time at the moment, so it might be a wrong time to show you proper information about what they do. But when you res Meeroos next to a stump, they will automatically go and check in with the stump. So even though I've woken them up, because it was quite cruel of me, but they're going to wander over and go, hello stump, here I am, and check in. It's sort of like checking in at a Meeroo hotel, I suppose. But as you can see, as they check in and they communicate with the stump, their name will appear above the stump in the hover text, and it's really handy. As you can see, the easiest way to attach a Meeroo to a stump: pick it up into your inventory, place it down right next to the stump. Now, hover text is also quite interesting. Let's just have a look at that. Now, we can see here there's some Meeroos that are on their own, and there's some which have little hearts by their names, and they have you know, horizontal here. Okay, so Meeroo, I haven't given them names because I'm trying not to get too attached to them. But as you can see here, Meeroo 54657 really quite likes Meeroo 54660. Okay, and conversely here, these two Meeroos quite like each other, and as you can see there's a little heart here. That means, you know, possibly going to be some Meeroo loving going on, and that's good. Now a lot of things, the CSRs here is, oh my god, there's so many Meeroos, there's extra Meeroos on my stump. No, there isn't. They will be listed as they are compatible along the they will be listed as they're compatible along the horizontal. Okay, so you have two Meeroos that really like each other, they're going to be listed along that way. Okay, do have a couple of Meeroos here that seem to be having some relationship problems and look like they might be forever alone, but that's fine, because what you can do is trade them with your friends or sell them or whatever you want to do in order to get a match. We'll go into matching and compatibility at another time, but I just wanted to show you that the stump automatically tells you who's going to be, you know, extra friendly and going on lovely dates with each other. And it's a fab little tool, and don't be scared by it, because it's giving you information straight away. Okay, so as you noticed before, which I didn't point out and I should have, when there's no Meeroos living there, it says there's no Meeroos living here at the moment. As you put Meeroos on, you can always tell how many Meeroos are on your stump, because it says there are 6 Meeroos here, or there's 7, or there's 8. The maximum number you can have on a stump is 8, which is a handy tip. And then if my babies were not asleep at the moment, they would be all running around quite hyper, because I've stuck them on hyperactivity mode. At the moment they're having a sleep because Twas, the sim I am on, is in its nighttime mode, and my sim runs by SL grid time. So that's another handy tip. When it's nighttime in SL, your Meeroos will be asleep. They're not party animals, they like being out in the day. So that's a quick and easy fix and introduction to what happens with the stump and how you use it, and I hope it was very useful. And please do feel free to watch some more, give me some suggestions about what you'd like to see, and I hope it was useful. Bye bye.